Hey y'all, welcome back to A Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reflect, reset, and remind ourselves that we are truly enough. We're diving into something that's often seen as a weakness today, but it's truly one of the greatest strengths somebody can possess: vulnerability. Now, I know the word itself can be absolutely intimidating. For so long, we've been taught that being vulnerable means exposing ourselves to the possibility of hurt, rejection, or failure. This might be true, but what if I told you that by embracing vulnerability, you actually unlock the key to genuine connection, growth, and even strength? Let's start by getting real about what vulnerability actually means. It's not just about sharing your deepest, darkest secrets with everyone you meet. That's not being vulnerable. It's about allowing yourself to be seen as you truly are, without the masks, without the filters, and without the need to present yourself as someone who has it all together all the time. Because we know nobody has it all together all the time. I've had moments in my life where I felt like I needed to be invincible, to be strong for everyone else, to hide the parts of myself that felt absolutely broken or unsure. I thought that if I let anyone see these parts of me, they'd think way less of me. Or worse, they'd leave. But what I've learned over and over and over again is that the more I allowed myself to be real, to be vulnerable, the stronger my connections became and the better my relationships were. You see, vulnerability is what connects us on a human level. It's that moment when you're honest about how you're really feeling and someone looks at you and says, "Me too." That's when you know you're not alone, that someone else gets it, and that you don't have to carry your burdens all by yourself. And isn't that what we're all craving? To be seen, to be understood, to be accepted just as we are? I know it's scary to let your guard down, to show the parts of yourself that aren't perfect. But think about it. When was the last time you felt truly connected to someone? Was it when they were pretending to be flawless, or was it when they were real with you? When they let you see their fears, their doubts, and their dreams? Being vulnerable is about courage. It's about having the courage to say, "This is me, and all my messiness, and all my imperfections, and I'm still worthy of love, respect, and happiness." It's about knowing that you don't have to have it all figured out to be valuable. Because you exist, you are valuable. And let's be honest, nobody has it all figured out. Not me, not you, not anyone. We're all just doing the best we can, navigating this life one step at a time. And that's why vulnerability is so powerful, because it allows us to show up for each other in the way that's real and absolutely authentic. It gives us permission to be human. So, the next time you're faced with a situation where you feel scared to be vulnerable, I want you to ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Sure, maybe someone won't understand, maybe someone won't respond the way that you hoped. But more often than not, you'll find that people will respect you more for your honesty. They'll see you as someone who is brave enough to be real, and that's something they'll never forget. Vulnerability isn't just about opening up to others, it's also about being vulnerable with yourself. It's about acknowledging the things that scare you, the dreams you're afraid to chase, and the mistakes you've made along the way. It's about giving yourself the grace to be imperfect, to learn, and to grow. Growing is one of the most important things. The truth is, vulnerability is where we find our greatest strength. It's where we discover what we're truly capable of. It's how we build the kind of relationships that are absolutely meaningful, genuine, and everlasting. So don't be afraid to let your guard down just a little bit. Don't be afraid to show the world who you really are, because that's where your power lies. Thank you for spending this moment with me. Keep embracing your vulnerability, keep showing up to be your true self, and surround yourself with those who love you for exactly who you are. Because you're pretty freaking incredible. And as always, remember, you are always enough, babe. Always.